Hello, it's Mrs. McNulty here for Phonics today, and it is Friday, so Friday the 22nd of January, our last Phonics session of the week, before hopefully you're going to get your spelling test done and you can send me in your super spelling scores, okay? So we've got our final sound to think about today. So first job is to recap our other sounds from the rest of the week. So can you, on your whiteboard with your whiteboard pen, write me down on Monday the way that we made the E sound, and then the two ways that we have made the air sound this week. There was one way on Tuesday and one way yesterday. So on your board you should have three different sounds or different graphemes, ways of writing the sound down. One way of making the E sound and two ways of making the air sound. So give the video a pause if you need a little bit of time. Okay, I'm going to show you. So if you've not done yet, give it a pause and then play when you're ready. So on Monday, we used I and E to make the E sound, like in the word thief. On Tuesday, we used EAR to make the air sound, like in bear, like the bear, the animal. And then yesterday, we used ARE to make the air sound, like in care. And you did a super job yesterday, you two, of building those words from my sound cards that I put on the board. I was very impressed with how many words. Some of you even got words that I hadn't thought of, so you did a super job. Okay. Today then, we're going to think about our final sound ready for our spelling test. So final way of making a new sound. Okay, so remember we've been thinking about alternative sounds. What we're thinking about today is a little bit different because it's not a digraph or a trigraph. We are thinking today about one letter on its own making a sound. Now, I know we all know that that's letter A, and we all know that letter A can make an A sound in a word. See if you can tell your grown-up a word that starts with an A sound. Word starts with the letter A making an A sound. You might have said ant, or you might have said apple. Okay, so letter A can make an A sound, and we call that a short vowel sound because the letter A is one of the letters in our alphabet that is a vowel. So there are A, E, I, O, and U. We talk about that in phonics. We've talked about that quite a lot. And if letter A is making an A sound, then we call that a short vowel sound. A is quite short, okay? But then we've also got vowel sounds that are long vowel sounds that make an A sound, which is what the letter is called, isn't it? And we have got A and I that can make the A sound. We have got A and Y that can make a long A sound. We've got split digraph A that can make a long A sound. Okay, but today the letter A on its own in our words is going to make a long A sound. Okay, so letter A on its own, not making an A, but making an A sound. It's making a long sound all on its own. Okay, so I'm going to show you two words, and they are the two words from our spellings this week. So I know lots of you have been on Edshed, so let's have a see at what our words are in our spelling list where letter A on its own is making a long A sound. The first one then is A on bacon. Bacon doesn't make an A sound, it's not bacon. It's bacon, isn't it? Letter A on its own, making that long sound. Bacon. I like to have bacon for my breakfast sometimes, do you? Okay, next one then. This one's got the letter A at the start, making the A sound. So on. Apron. Apron. Now these both end in on. And sometimes because of the way we talk, we might not say it as on. We might say bacon or apron. Okay, but we have to remember that it is actually an O-N at the end. Bacon and apron. Okay. I wonder then if you can read me this word. So this word has a long A sound with just the letter A on its own. This one's not in your spelling list, so I wonder if you can apply what we now know to read this word. Okay, again, it's at the start of the word. Acorn. What word would that one be? Acorn, wouldn't it? Acorn, like little acorns that fall off the tree that squirrels like to collect. Okay, so what we're going to have a think about today is lots of words that have a letter A in them, and in some of the words, the letter A will be making an A sound, and in some of them, the letter A will be making an A sound, a long sound. The game we've played before, we did it last week, I think. So you're going to split your board in half, and you're going to put letter A on its own there to show that's an A sound. You're going to put A and Y because we know that makes an A sound. Okay, and then if the word I show you, when you read it, you think it's got an A sound, like in cat, you're going to write it on that side. If you think it makes an A sound, like in bacon, you're going to write it on that side. Okay, so I can already write bacon on that side there because I know that makes an A sound. And I can write the word cat over that side because it makes an A sound. Okay, this side for words where it makes an A, a short vowel sound, and this side for words where it makes an A, where we've got a long vowel sound. Okay, I'm going to hold the words up, and if you need a little bit of time to write them, you might have to pause the video in between each word to give yourself some reading time and some writing time. Okay, so I'm going to muddle my words up a little bit because I don't want them all the at words together and all the A words together. So I'm going to give them a muddle. Okay, and we're going to start. Oh, I have mentioned this one before. Okay, so I have a little read of that one. If you need to, you might want to write that down and put your sound buttons under to help you, but that one's very simple. I bet you'll get that one really easy. Does it make an A sound? Does it make a short vowel sound or an a long vowel sound? Write it on your side. Is it A for cat or A for bacon? Okay, next one. Oh, this one's a lot longer. This one's a lot longer. What do you think for that one? Short vowel sound or long vowel sound? Pause it if you need a little bit longer. Okay, so we'll start to the blend, and a lot of our words today are ending in LE, making the L sound. We've done that in phonics before, haven't we? Recently. So would that be an A for cat or A for bacon? Pause it if you need a bit longer. Oh, I think I've mentioned that one as well, helping you out a little bit here today. Got it at the start this time. This might give you a little bit of a clue. Okay, A or A in that word. Next one. I think we've had that as one of our spelling words before this year. Okay, would that be an A or would it be an A sound, the letter A? Short vowel or long vowel sound? I think. Next one. Okay, next one. Would it be A for cat or A for bacon in that word? A or A? There's our next one. And again, this might give you a little clue, and we'll talk about this after. The fact that I've got two of those in the middle might give you a little bit of a clue. Okay, next one. Next one. A for cat or A for bacon? Again, two of those. And last one, another one ending in LE, making an L sound. Okay, another one. Okay, so hopefully you've managed to sort them out. let's have a see how well we did and whether we can read them. Okay, so the ones making an A sound, we should have got ant and apple, which I did speak about earlier in this session. Okay, then we've got battle, battle, and addle, paddle. And I gave you a little bit of a clue because you might remember when we did LE, making an OO sound, we talked about how sometimes we have to double the consonant in the middle. Okay, we have to double the consonant. So a consonant is any letter that's not a vowel. So A, E, I, O, U are our vowels. The consonants are the other letters. And we said we have to sometimes double the consonant when it is that the vowel letter makes a short vowel sound. So that might have given you a little clue. Okay, so over this side then, making an A sound, we've got the word apricot. Hopefully you've read all these to manage to sort them. We've got lady, baby, table, stable, and cradle. So these ones where we've just got one consonant after them, the reason why we've got one consonant is because the A is making the long vowel sound. Okay, so those are your ones making the A sound. Those are your ones making the A sound. I'd love to see a photo of that to see how well you did. Okay, we're going to finish our phonics session today. I'm going to ask you to write a sentence for me on your board. Okay, so I'm going to give you one sentence that I would like you to write. And my sentence has got 3 of our long A words in from today. So the letter A on its own making the long A sound. But then what I would also like to see, if you could maybe yourself use some of these words to put into your own sentence as well. And again, maybe you might want to try to put more than one of your words in each sentence. Some of you did a super job at that yesterday, so well done. Okay, so remember those words if it is you're going to rub them off now to write your sentence, because I would also like a sentence or maybe 2 or 3 sentences of your own with some of those words in, remembering that letter A on its own makes the A sound. Okay, so listen carefully for your sentence I would like you to write down for me. Okay, the sentence I want you to write down is the lady wears, so that's another one of our spelling words from this week, the lady wears an apron when she is frying the bacon. Okay, so remember your capital letter, your full stop, your finger spaces, and I am getting really impressed with seeing some of these beautiful cursive letters, so let's keep that up as well. So listen to it one more time. The lady wears an apron when she is frying the bacon. Okay, I would love to see your sorted words. I would love to see the sentence that I've just given you written really beautifully, and I would love to see any other super sentences of your own that you can have a go at writing today. And also, if you find the time today, which hopefully you will, you'll ask your grown-up to sit down and do your spelling test with you, and I would love to see how many out of 10 you get right this week. I'm sure we're going to have lots and lots of 10 out of 10s, and I'll try my hardest to spot them on my email so I can send you your Marvellous Me badge out. Okay, well done for all your super phonics work for the whole week. You've been really, really amazing. Me and Mrs. Wood and Mrs. O'Keefe have been so impressed with all of your learning from this week. So well done for week 2 of our home learning, and we'll see you next week for lots more super work. Okay, well done again, you two. Keep working hard. Have a super weekend. Bye.